Hi guys, welcome back to the Fans Arena, and this is our weekend game preview. Match day one was wonderful, goals everywhere, shocker everywhere, and the biggest game for last weekend was Manchester United versus Arsenal game, and the game did not disappoint. And this week, we'll be talking about this week games, this weekend game, that's the match day two. And with me here, I have my very own guy, my friend, Sam, a Chelsea fan. So, as you all know, Chelsea is playing West Ham on Friday.
Well, Chelsea is playing West Ham on Friday, but as you all know that Chelsea, we are going into this season, very strong, very, very strong. And, West Ham, the game is usually, because it's a London derby, yeah? And it's usually a BKG, not so many goals. But last season, I think we had about, Chelsea won at West Ham, like 3-0 or something or thereabout. So but this season, I think I will probably go with maybe 2-0. Chelsea win.
See, guys, for me, I feel like West Ham will beat Chelsea. Honestly, I'm having this feeling that West Ham will shock Chelsea on Friday. The same thing I said in the other video. I said Crystal Palace will hold Chelsea. And the other guy, he didn't agree with me. I said, Crystal Palace is not a small team. They have a very strong squad.
But yes, of course, considering that Crystal Palace, they've played Man City, they've played Liverpool, they've played the biggest teams, in Premier League, and they didn't lose to any of these teams, any of these big teams. Yeah. So I expected that it was going to be a very cagey game, and of course, it was actually. But this time around, Chelsea West Ham, of course, with the form Chelsea they are currently in right now, apart from the Crystal Palace draw, I think Chelsea have won all their games from
the Club World Cup.
Yeah, from the Club World Cup. Even before the Club World Cup, the way they qualified for the Champions League spot last season, winning the Club World Cup. I just think that Chelsea will hedge this. We have players. We have players.
Well, for me, I'm predicting West Ham to beat Chelsea 1-0. 1-0. Honestly, I just have this feeling that West Ham will shock everybody and produce an upset on Friday.
All right,
1-0 win to West Ham, honestly.
2-0 win, in favor of Chelsea.
Then,
wait and see.
On Saturday, Manchester City is playing Tottenham. That's another big game on Saturday.
Yeah. I am going to... Man City and Tottenham, every time they play, it is always goals everywhere. And of course, I am sure that tomorrow's match as well would not disappoint. It will also rain goals, tomorrow. But I don't think currently with the form, with the squad that Man City have assembled this season, I don't think Tottenham would be able to withstand them. So I'm probably going for a 3-0 in favor of Man City. Of course, we have Haaland, also watch out for Haaland tomorrow. He's getting at least 1 or 2 goals tomorrow as well.
I'm a Manchester United fan, but I want to say that I feel like Manchester City will win the league this season. Because the kind of signing that they did during the summer transfer window that is still on, they did not just sign any out player. Yeah. They signed the player that they were lacking last season in the position, the various positions that they were lacking, the various dispatches that they were lacking last season. They signed player there. They were not just signing any out signing. I feel like they might end up winning the league this season. So Man City to win Tottenham by 2-0.
2 goals.
Yeah, right. I feel like Man City will win. Tottenham I don't feel like Tottenham have that squad to beat Man City. Even against Manchester United at the Europa League, it was just luck. But they didn't play anything that day. So I feel like Man City will just win. They will win this one.
Yeah.
Then Arsenal will be playing Leeds United on Sunday. I think that's like the last on Saturday. Okay. That's the last game for Saturday.
Okay.
And I feel like with what with what Arsenal play on Sunday against Manchester United, I feel like Arteta is trying to play like a defensive game this season. They don't want to concede too much. They are trying to sit back.
Yeah, but of course, Arteta has always played defensive games.
No, last season they were conceding a lot of games.
Even before
they
now.
They conceded a lot of goals last season. No.
Yes, it was because this guy, what's his name? Was it Gabriel?
Yes.
That had injury. Was it Gabriel or Saliba?
Saliba, yes, Saliba.
Saliba had injury. You know, I think Saliba, the partnership of Saliba and Gabriel is so solid. Anytime these two are playing together, they are so solid. But the moment Saliba had injury, you know, they started conceding those goals. But for tomorrow's game, Arsenal, with the squad they have also assembled this season, with the signing of Gyökeres, and now they've signed Eze as well. As well as, you know, what's this guy's name from Chelsea?
Zubimendi
in the midfield. Then Madueke, of course, on this other side of the wing.
See,
I think
concerning that Madueke,
yeah,
I feel like that Madueke signing, I don't still understand it here because I don't feel like Arsenal need Madueke. Well, I don't understand that signing. I don't know what they need him for.
I think only Arsenal fans will be able to, you know, answer that question very well. But then again, Arsenal will definitely beat Leeds tomorrow. I think 2-0, and I'm also putting my money on Gyökeres for a banger.
See, for me, I feel like Arsenal is still same old story. They will just play, and end up not winning anything. I feel like, for me, I always say that Arsenal, they don't have player problem. It is the manager. That man, Arteta needs to go. Bro, Arteta does not have that charisma to win the league for Arsenal.
I mean, well, I think after this season, if he doesn't win anything,
I mean, if it is a Chelsea or a Man U, Arteta would have been gone since.
Of course, definitely. But Arsenal, you know, they have the history.
This is his sixth or fifth or sixth season, and it's only one FA Cup.
Of course, I mean, Arsenal, they have the history of being patient with their managers, and I think this season, if Arteta doesn't win anything, I think Arteta should honorably just write his.
It's not just winning anything, no.
And just go.
It's not just winning anything. Even if he wins FA Cup this season, they still need to sack him. The only way they can leave him is for him to win the Premier League.
But that is Arsenal. They are butlers now. We all know that.
And I don't think Arsenal have the mindset to win the Premier League.
Yeah, we'll wait and see. The season will end next year. So,
and there's also some other games. I feel like they are not really tough games. And Bournemouth versus Wolves, tough game. These are two mid-table teams that are very stubborn. Yeah. I feel like they will play each other. They are both tough teams. Brentford versus Aston Villa. I mean, that's a very tough match.
Yeah, but also, of course, don't forget that we also have Newcastle versus Liverpool too.
That's on Sunday.
Yeah, that's on Sunday.
That's on Sunday.
Yeah.
Well, we're coming to the Sunday.
Okay.
Sunday game. Then in the Spanish La Liga, Atletico Madrid is playing Elche, and Elche just got back to the La Liga. He just got promoted back to the La Liga. So
of course,
I feel like Atletico should be winning down.
Of course.
Atletico, they bottled their lead last weekend. From 2-0 up, they ended up losing 3-2 against Espanyol. So I feel like they should be able to beat Elche, considering the fact that they are at home this week.
Yeah.
So they should. And then Barcelona is playing Levante.
I mean, that's a win-win.
The only way I'm watching Barcelona right now is because of Lamine Yamal. I mean, that guy is good. I feel like Barcelona have like the best team in recent times. Like Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, with the addition of Marcus Rashford. I mean, solid team.
And of course, I expect them to win as well, to beat
Levante. I even expect them to beat Levante with a very big margin.
Yeah.
On Saturday. Yeah. I think in Italia Serie A, Sassuolo is playing Napoli, tough game. Roma is playing Bologna, tough game too.
Yeah.
So let's move to Sunday games. That is where the big boys, Crystal Palace versus Nottingham Forest.
So my take on it is that, I mean, Crystal Palace, they are currently high on confidence. You know, they are
very high, overconfidence.
They are in a rich vein of form, considering that they were able to draw Chelsea.
Let's not forget that. Let's hope that this the departure of Eze will not affect the team.
I'm not sure the departure of Eze will affect the team. I think those guys, they are playing. If you see the way they play so well. They play so well. They play like they've been drilled, like they've been properly drilled together. So I don't think they of course they will miss the creativity of Eze, right? But I still think that against the Nottingham Forest, and of course Nottingham Forest, with the way they played last season, right?
Yeah.
You know, they had an amazing run last season until the very final minute. So I mean, considering this,
Nottingham Forest won their first game.
sorry.
They won their first game.
Of course, yes. They won their first game.
It's as if like they want to continue from where they stopped last season, like without form.
Without form.
For the way I watched their game last weekend,
Alright.
and they dominated the game from the beginning to the end.
Despite the fact that they lost Elanga. Right?
Elanga, yeah.
So it still didn't show. So for me, they are very good, solid teams. The two teams as well. So I probably go with a 1-1 draw. Yeah, I'll probably go with a draw.
Honestly, I will not lie to you. I expect Nottingham Forest to get a win out of that match. I don't see Crystal Palace beating Nottingham Forest, honestly.
You don't see Crystal Palace beating, but well, I see a draw. I see it.
Then Everton versus Brighton, another tough game. These are two stubborn teams.
Of course.
I mean, towards the ending of last season,
Yeah.
Everton picked one form.
Yeah.
So and I feel like I think they won their game too last weekend. So fantastic. Then Fulham versus Manchester United.
I don't really like Manchester United like that, but against the Fulham, I think that Manchester United should be able to bounce back from the defeat to Arsenal. I think not they should. I think they will. Yeah. They will bounce back, and I think
Considering the fact that they dominated that game, and with what I saw on Sunday against Arsenal, I feel like Manchester United.
Yeah, of course, and watch out for Sesko,
Cunha, Mbeumo, Ahmad. Ahmad, those are my boys. Yeah.
I am sure I am expecting them to produce.
See, in my opinion, I feel like currently in the Premier League, apart from Man City, or probably Liverpool too, Manchester United probably have one of the best attack in the Premier League right now.
Well, because I mean, Cunha and Mbeumo, they have Premier League experience.
Yeah.
They've been tested as well. They've produced, rich vein of form individually in their respective clubs formally, and of course with the addition of Sesko coming into the game as well, I think this should be a win for Manchester United.
Yeah.
But then again, let's see. I'd probably go for a 2-1.
I expect Manchester United to not just to win that match. I expect them to win by a very wide margin, like 4-0, 5-0.
Baba, forget
with what they play against Arsenal, I expect them to win like 4-0 or 5-0.
All right, we'll wait and see.
Yeah.
We'll wait and see.
So then, in the Spanish La Liga, Real Madrid is playing Real Oviedo.
I think that should be, that should be a straight win for Real Madrid. Yes, it should be a straight win for Real Madrid. There is really nothing to analyze. So I think they should win that comfortably.
Well, football these days, you cannot really say comfortably anymore because
but not against a team that I think they just
got promoted. Upset can happen.
Not in this match. I don't see any upset in this match.
Sunderland beat West Ham.
That is Sunderland and
I mean, we didn't see that coming.
That is Sunderland and West Ham. It's just like saying Sunderland beating Manchester City or Liverpool. It is hard to see it coming. So I don't see it coming as well. So I think this should be a win for Real Madrid.
I feel like Madrid will win that game, but except maybe Real Oviedo have other plans for them. Because we don't know that they can just turn up on that day now, score one goal and just seal it up. But I expect Madrid to get a win out of that match.
Sure.
Considering the fact that they struggled to win their last game. I think they won by 1-0. So I don't know why we Madrid have been struggling to score goals in recent time. I don't know why they are struggling to score goals.
I think it's down to Xabi Alonso. I think Xabi Alonso I think there's a lot. There's a lot
Do
going
you
on
feel
at Real
like
Madrid.
he has the charisma to manage Madrid?
Well, for me, I think it is too soon for him to, come to Real
Considering the fact
Madrid.
that Madrid now is full of stars.
You know,
They
you
have this
understand.
ego. Everybody wants to shine.
Everybody wants to shine, and so for me, I think it is too soon. But then again, we never can tell. The season is still very young. It's still very young. In fact, the season is just starting, so we still have a long way to go until the end of the season. So we'll wait and see what Xabi Alonso, has in store for Real Madrid.
So, who do you think will carry the Premier League this season?
But, well, I mean, I'm going to be very biased, of course. I want my team to carry the Premier League. Yeah, I think we are going in strong.
Do you feel
form.
like Chelsea have the squad to carry the Premier League?
Of course, we have this. We have the squad. Our attacking line is. Mwah. You can say that again from Estavio.
I will not even lie.
To Pedro to Neto. The specialist himself, Palmer. With Caicedo. No, come on.
For
man.
me, I don't even see Manchester United winning the league. I just see us finishing in the top 4.
Yeah, well, maybe a 5th or 6th position is good for Manchester United, especially for a team that is coming from 15th
The
position.
goals
or
this season
thereabout.
for Manchester United is to get back to Europe. And now that the target they give the coach.
Yeah, you can start from conference.
Is to get back to Europe.
You
And
can
I
start
feel like they will be eyeing either Champions League or Europa.
I mean, Conference League won't be bad.
No, we don't plan. We don't plan to play in the conference.
Go there first before you now come back to rub shoulders with the current big boys. Of course, Manchester United, they're a big team, no doubt about it. But then again, currently they are not they are not in the same form with the likes of Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, and of course Chelsea as well. So let them go to Conference League or Europa League, to at least so that they can raise their shoulder a little bit, So yeah.
No problem. We shall see. What I know is that. Okay. What I know is that Manchester United will finish in the top 4. That one is certain. We'll finish in the top 4. Bad as bad. Was
6th,
5th,
7th, at worst.
Europa League spot.
7th.
Europa League spot.
Say okay, we not see
We must be in Europe next season.
Maybe 8th position.
We must be in Europe next season. And miracle can happen. We can carry the league. We never can tell. We never can tell. So, guys, just drop the games that you are looking forward to watch this weekend. Drop your prediction for the games in the comment section. Let me know your prediction. What you think about the Arsenal game, the Chelsea game, the Liverpool game, the Madrid game, the Barcelona game. Let us know your prediction in the comment section. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on your post notification. See you guys next time.
Peace.